Who's your favorite couple out there, ladies and gentlemen? And now, ladies and gentlemen, you know her from her work on stage and television. Please give a warm welcome to the host of America's Ballroom Challenge, Miss Mary Murphy.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Mary Murphy, and this is America's Ballroom Challenge. We're coming to you tonight from Columbus, Ohio, the site of the world's largest ballroom dance competition. Over the next 3 weeks, we'll be showcasing the top professional dancers in the 4 most popular styles. And when it's all over, one of those couples will be named America's Best. We have an incredible show lined up for you tonight, filled with fantastic music and extraordinary dancing. So let's get to it. America's Ballroom Challenge starts right now.
America's Ballroom Challenge is made possible in part by Dance Ready, enhancing public appreciation of ballroom dancing through scholarships, training, and support for programs like this, and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mary Murphy. Welcome once again to America's Ballroom Challenge. Many of the finest dancers in the world have gathered here at the Greater Columbus Convention Center in the heart of Ohio. In a few minutes, they'll begin competing for the title of America's Best Ballroom Couple. But first, let me introduce my co-host, my longtime friend and colleague, Tony Meredith. Welcome, Tony. It's so nice to have you by my side tonight.
Thanks, Mary. It is great to be here.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Tony is a former United States International Latin champion and longtime ballroom teacher, choreographer, and judge.
Yes, but you have an impressive dance background of your own. Former national champion in American Style, a dancer on Broadway and silver screen. For the last 10 years, a judge on So You Think You Can Dance. When it comes to dancing, Mary, you just don't think you can dance. I know you can.
Well, thank you, Tony. It's a thrill for me to be back here in Ohio, just 30 miles from where I was born, to host this show. I've seen a lot of spectacular dancing over the years, but what I've seen here in Columbus over the last few days has really raised the bar. These couples are dazzling.
It's true, and it never gets old, even for an old-timer like me. I still get a thrill every time I walk into a ballroom with such talented dancers.
I'm sure it's going to be a thrill for our viewers, too. We're excited that PBS is bringing you the finest ballroom dancing on television. Shall we get started?
Absolutely.
Over the next 3 weeks, we'll be featuring 4 different types of ballroom dancing.
Tonight, the spotlight will be on American Smooth and American Rhythm.
Next week, we'll feature International Standard and Latin.
And at the end of each night, we'll crown champions in each of those divisions.
Then in the 3rd week, those 4 winning couples will advance to the grand finale, where they will compete across dance styles for the title of America's Best Ballroom Couple.
We'll kick things off tonight with the American Smooth. This is one of the styles in which you excelled, Mary, when you were competing.
Boy, that was a long time ago. I had so much fun when I competed, but I also remember how grueling those competitions were. These are not one-day events, so these couples must have been going at it for a while already.
You're right. The American Smooth competition began earlier in the week with a large field of couples. In the congested earlier rounds, the goal was simply to survive and advance. As the competition intensified, each couple tried to outwow the others. The judges cut and cut, leaving just 12 couples in the semifinals.
Let's welcome your semifinalists to the dance floor, ladies and gentlemen.
Those 12 were then whittled down to the top 6 we see here.
Your 2014 Open Professional American Smooth Championship finalists. Viennese Waltz.
Oh my gosh, here we begin.
so fluid.
Look at the lights in the back, just filling the ballroom.
I love this couple's choreography as well.
Yeah, Mazen and Isabella just committing to every action and movement. The contraction, arch, stretch.
And they're probably one of the tallest couples on the floor, which, enables them to create such unbelievable line and extension.
It can
And
be an
they
advantage.
use it.
Honestly, the judges are going to have one of the most difficult times.
And the Viennese Waltz. And places couples once again. Foxtrot.
The complete change, isn't it, from the waltz?
Y a des matins qui font regretter la veille, des ruines dont les soirées sont belles. Ouais. La ville tourne, les amants sont ivres, le vin coulé, mes poches sont vides. Y a des sourires qui
What I love about the Foxtrot, too, it incorporates so many different styles of swing.
And jazz-type arm
Yeah, I was
movements
just
and
gonna
leg
say.
actions.
les arts et la mort. Moi j'enchaîne les cartes et les codes. Ouais.
It's definitely one of my favorite styles.
You think it's the music, Mary?
Well, I think a lot has to do with music, but it's also just the freedom in the style and the sense of fun that you can have, especially in the Foxtrot. Gives the dancers a chance to show their personalities off just a little bit more.
And Peter and Sasha are doing just that. Look at her. She's having a great time.
Avance une merveille, il faut l'avoir pour y croire. Sa main un peu rêver la lumière. Et dans le rendez-vous du soir,
Whoa, and the kicks come out of nowhere.
une seule désert. Un ange, une merveille, il faut l'avoir pour y croire.
As they play with the audience. Oh, look at the character.
C'est beau l'amour dire chaque jour.
And the Foxtrot. Thank you, competitors.
We're still very early in the competition, but the scores in the group rounds establish a benchmark that sets the tone for the rest of the competition.
Let's hear it for your finalists, ladies and gentlemen.
As you know, Mary, the group round begins to separate the true contenders from the rest of the field and dictates the strategy for the rest of the competition. Here's the standings so far.
So the couples near the bottom know they need to step it up to have any chance of emerging as champions.
Exactly, and for that reason, they may take more risk in the show dances than a couple that's leading. They may build more challenging moves into their routines.
Now that the group dances are over, each of these top 6 couples will perform a solo, a routine they have carefully choreographed and rehearsed to a specific song.
The scores for these show dances will be combined with those of the group dances we just saw to determine the new American Smooth champions.
Let's see what thrills our finalists have in store for us. Our Master of Ceremonies, John De Palma, is standing by with the introductions for our American Smooth show dance solos.
Please welcome to the dance floor your first presentation from Florida, Peter and Alexandra Perjou.
Oh, fantastic. We start off with Peter and Alexandra, also known as Sasha.
And also known as the current United States champions.
That's right.
Ain't no way for me to give you all you need. If you won't let me give all of me, I know that a woman's duty is to have and love a man. It just ain't no way.
I just love the choreography.
For smooth dancers, this is incredible. Of course, the dance is a Viennese waltz, but what an interpretation of the Viennese waltz.
If you won't let me, whoa,
such commitment to the rotations and the extensions, stretches, contractions. Look at the synchronicity in their movement.
Flawless.
Oh.
Hello. You don't see that too often.
No, you don't.
You get some of the biggest surprises at this time.
Fantastic.
Peter and Alexandra Perjou. And now let's welcome your next presentation to the dance floor. From California, Nick Sheriamukin and Victoria.
Already a very dramatic entrance.
Wow. That's risk-taking there. The music's gorgeous. It looks like they've chosen a Viennese waltz tempo as well. Wow, what a piece. Such
It was
interesting
absolutely
pieces.
beautiful. They had that one little glitch in there.
They did.
But outside of that, it was absolutely flawless. And the quality that they were able to produce. You know, I am actually looking at this couple right now in a different light because of what they were able to produce in their movement in this show dance.
That's true. And did you know they really never took ballroom hold once?
No.
Which is a risk in itself in a show dance, you know, not going into that form.
Nick Sheriamukin and Victoria. Please welcome, from Florida, Mikhail and Galina Zarinov.
Isn't it rich? Are we a pair?
An amazing entrance and exit out of it. They executed it beautifully and effortlessly.
Midair, ascending the clouds.
Again, they've chosen a Viennese waltz as their tempo and rhythm, but the interpretation is so different.
Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. Where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. What a surprise! Who could foresee I'd come to
They are using every bit of their bodies all the way down to their ends of their fingertips. It's oozing.
clowns. Quick, send in the clowns. Don't bother, they're here.
Oh, they're going in for the real deal.
Just when I'd
I think this is one of my favorites so far.
It is.
Mikhail Angelina Zarinov.
I must say, these show dance solos push the envelope in their style. They're so much more uninhibited than the group dances. Even lifts are allowed.
That's so true. In the show dances, the couples have the freedom to perform whatever they want. They also have months to prepare, and these routines are carefully choreographed to match the specific song they're dancing to.
Kind of like the long program in a figure skating competition.
Exactly. The whole idea of the show dance is to blow people away, to connect emotionally with the audience, and to show the judges something they haven't seen before.
Which is why we see some of the most exciting performances of the entire competition. Well, our next three couples are ready to perform their show dance solos. Let's take a look.
And now your next presentation, ladies and gentlemen, from New York, Max Sinitsa and Michelle Officer.
Brand new
Their
to the
debut,
final.
they're going to debut their first show dance too. Barefoot.
Don't see that very often. Michelle, of course, she's in a class of her own, Tony.
She won the U.S. Championships with her former partner, Edward Simon.
To say I love you when it's so hard for me, and I hate to say I need you. I'm so reliant, I'm so dependent, I'm such a fool.
Max is an incredible partner as well. I mean, he's so seasoned in partnering and positioning and balancing.
The blues compare, can't face the truth. You will never know that feeling.
Again, they've chosen the Viennese Waltz, Mary, as their rhythm tempo, but a completely different fluidity,
style to it.
I'd never ask you, 'cause deep down I'm certain I know what you'd say. You'd say, I'm sorry, believe me, I love you, but not in that way.
Very,
Very
very
dramatic.
emotional. Yes. I mean, that's what I love about dancing. They're telling a compelling story, and each gesture that you make can really speak volumes.
Right to the very end.
Max Sinitsa and Michelle Officer. And now your next presentation, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Delaware, Mazam Hamza and Isabella.
If you go away, if you go away, if you go away, but if you stay, I'll make you a night like no night has been or will be again. I'll sail on your smile, I'll ride on your touch, I'll talk to your eyes that I love. to hold in my hand if you go away.
This is one of those girls that has
If you
incredible
go
stage
away,
presence.
If you go away, if you go away, as I know you must, there'll be nothing left in this world to trust. Just an empty room full of empty space.
They are so well
Like the
polished and together, aren't they, Tony?
They certainly are.
On your face. Oh, I would have been the shadow of your shadow if it might have kept me by your side. If you go away, if you go away, please don't go away.
Well, Tony, they were stunning tonight.
Telling an incredible story through dance, through movement.
Mazam Hamza and Isabella. And now your final presentation, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome from New Jersey, Travis and Jamie Tuft.
Whoa.
Oh.
Travis decided to.
Okay.
Wow. Look at it. Well, Travis is in a different light here, that's for
Oh,
sure.
my goodness. Well, we certainly weren't expecting this, Tony.
Oh, right to Debbie Avalos, one of the judges. My God.
Baby, take off your coat.
Well, out of all the couples, Tony, I don't think we expected this.
No, but this is completely entertaining.
And a fun
And
surprise.
unexpected.
Yeah.
I'll take off your shoes. Baby, take off your dress. Yes, yeah, yeah. You can leave your hat on. You can leave your hat on. You can leave your hat on.
I think they've certainly taken the biggest risk tonight.
I agree, Mary.
Go off and out. Turn on the light. Hey, all the lights. Come over here. Stand on that chair. Yes, that's right. You give me reason to live. You give me reason to live. You give me reason to live. You give me reason to live.
That was fantastic. Backward somersault. I like that she got rid of her skirt too, by the way, Mary.
Oh, I'm sure you did, Tony.
Take off your coat.
Travis and Jamie Tuft.
And one for
she's
Paul
coming in
Holmes.
up for,
Oh, coming back
mercy.
after Debbie.
Debbie. Oh, no. Wow, those were spectacular routines. These couples are really good.
These show dances rarely disappoint. The dancers get more creative and take more risks every year.
Tony, I don't know about you, but when I'm a judge at competitions, I always try to reward that kind of boldness.
Oh, I do too. But you know, sometimes the couples can push the envelope a little bit too far. You want something that's fresh and original, but also rooted in the tradition of the dance style you represent. The challenge is to find the right balance.
Tell me, Tony, what do you think? Did anyone have the right balance for you?
Well, actually, for my money, I thought the Perjus were really outstanding tonight. Their show dance was smooth, confident, creative, and exciting. Everything you could hope for. I certainly would have scored them in first position.
Well, we'll find out soon if you're right. The show dance scores are being tallied and combined with the scores from the group rounds we saw earlier. While we wait, we have time to show you an exhibition by a Pro-Am couple in the style we'll be seeing next, American Rhythm. Of course, Pro-Am means one of the dancers is a professional and the other is an amateur.
Typically a teacher and a student, it's a very common way for advanced students to hone their skills. In this case, Decho is the professional teacher and Natalie, his student partner. They'll be performing an American-style rumba.
Well, I just love the rumba, so let's take a look.
Please welcome to the dance floor, from Arizona, Natalie Crandall and Decho Crea.
Wasn't really thinking, wasn't looking, wasn't searching for an answer in the moonlight.
Decho began dancing at the age of 8 in his native Bulgaria and moved to America when he was 25. He won the U.S. American Rhythm title 3 times with his wife and former partner, Bree Watson. Decho now lives in Arizona and is a sought-after teacher and coach.
Natalie is an undergraduate at Arizona State University and has been studying ballroom with Decho for 2 years.
Oh, I'm feeling so much more than ever before. And so I'm giving more to you than I thought I could do. The angels try, letting you and I fly love.
Oh yeah, what a beautiful way to end the routine. Fantastic.
Natalie Crandall and Decho Crea.
That was a great performance. It's clear how much they enjoy working together, and the choice of the rumba really gave Natalie a chance to show off her strength.
I agree, 100%. They really rose to the occasion. You know, performing in front of an audience like this, with the cameras rolling and the adrenaline flowing, many dancers respond with their best performances.
What now, Tony?
Well, the judges rank the 6 couples on their show dances. Then they combine those marks with those from the earlier group dances to calculate a winner.
Well, the scores from the show dance solos are in.
These couples know, no matter how spectacular their show dance was, they won't advance to the grand finale unless they also did well in the earlier group rounds.
Let's find out which couple will be the first to go on to the grand finale. Here's John DePalma with the results.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put those hands together and give a great round of applause to your 6 finalists in this Open Professional American Smooth Championship.
And this was a challenging event because all these couples were so amazing.
They had their show dances were so different.
With a first place finish in the group rounds and placing 3rd in the show dance championship, this couple has won the right to represent the Professional American Smooth Division in the grand finale, where they will compete for the America's Best title. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome Peter and Alexandra Perjou.
Still
They
took it.
still hold the title.
It had to be a close call there. Woo, too close for comfort, Tony. Too close for comfort. So we have the first of our 4 champions. This couple will compete with the winners of the other 3 dance styles for the title of America's Best Ballroom Couple at the grand finale in 2 weeks.
Next up is American Rhythm, featuring some of ballroom's slinkiest steps and costumes. We'll see the cha-cha, swing, rumba, bolero, and mambo, one of your favorites, Mary.
It's so true, Tony. I absolutely love the mambo as a performer. It's such a sexy dance, but so hard to do well. That non-stop Cuban motion to that fast-paced music. I'm looking forward to seeing what today's American Rhythm couples can do with it. Well, we'll have the first of our 6 soloists in just a few minutes, but first, let's take a behind-the-scenes look at something all the dancers do here in Ohio. Shop! Ooh la la. Wherever dancers go, vendors follow. This is the place to shop. Just off the dance floor, lining the halls of the Greater Columbus Convention Center, are dozens of booths put up by businesses that thrive on making dancers look and feel better. Gotta have bracelets. I love this necklace. This is just the one for me. Thank you, guys. Oh! Red shoes. I gotta have them. Gotta run in those stockings? Pick up a replacement pair just down the hall. Need a new pair of shoes? A bow tie. Sequins for that shiny dress. They're all here. I see just the dress. Woo! Of course this would fit me. Are you kidding? So even if you don't walk off with a trophy from the competition, there's always something new to take home. This'll work. What dancer doesn't need a rhinestone helmet? That's what I'm talking about. Whew. Well, I am done with the shopping spree today. I don't know about you, but I'm just exhausted.
Mary, it looked like you had so much fun out there. Wow.
I did. Well, I'm always up for a little shopping. What about you? Did you go on a little shopping spree yourself?
Well, actually, I did. I've needed a bow tie for quite a while now, but I've been putting it off because I knew I could find the perfect one right here in Columbus.
What a great convenience this is for all the dancers.
You know, I don't know of any other competition where the vendors take up so much real estate as they do here. It's not just a service to the dancers, it's good business.
All the latest fashions are here, and it gives the vendors a chance to see how these discriminating shoppers respond.
Exactly.
Well, the American Rhythm couples are ready to begin, but first, Tony, tell us how these couples got here.
Just like the couples in the American Smooth, they had to fight their way past scores of other dancers, round after round, and then competed in the group finals earlier tonight. The real test in the group dances is overall proficiency in the style. Some couples are better at some dances than others, but to have gotten this far, they must show a mastery of all 5 dances. With each round, the competition grows stiffer and the judges more critical.
Let's have a grand round of applause for your semifinalists.
Here in the semifinals, 12 couples jostle for position on the floor, but only half of them will make it through to the finals.
It is the final round of the Open Professional American Rhythm Championship. And music, please. Mambo.
Now, talk about hot. This dance should steam up the floor for sure. Wow, Peter and Sasha just lighten up that dance floor with the mambo. Zara and Nadina right there doing a series of spins, crossbody leads, arm twists.
Who's your favorite couple out there, ladies and gentlemen? Let them know you're out there now.
Whoa. Nice, Shane and Shannon going to town. Misha and Vonda going at it, shadow, side by side.
And the mambo.
Well done, guys.
Cheer your favorite couples on, ladies and gentlemen, as our competitors take their places for their next dance, the swing.
There's Shane and Shannon right there. She's ready to rock and roll. Look at her. Wow, Vonda doing that kick flip over Misha's legs.
When the sun comes up on a sleepy little town down around San Antonio, and the folks are rising for another day, round about their homes. People of the time are strange, and the crowd of where they came. Well, and you're talking about China Grove. China Grove.
Very cute choreography there on Ring
Very
and Nazar.
This couple is well rehearsed.
Hear the talk of the town.
Look at that fast whip.
And swing time. Thank you, competitors.
And here we have the standings after the group round. Each couple knows what they must do in their upcoming solos.
Those near the bottom need to raise their dancing to a higher level if they want to walk away as champions.
It's got to be heartbreaking for those couples who don't make it to the finals, but for those who do, it's absolutely nerve-wracking. I know it was for me when I was competing.
Oh, but exciting too, and that's why these couples come here.
And now, the first of the American Rhythm couples is ready to take the floor. Let's get right into the show dance competition.
Please welcome to the dance floor from New York, Emmanuel Pierre-Antoine and Liana Churilova.
They are the current United States champions.
You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Wow! I feel good.
There he goes.
I feel good. I knew that I would not. So good, so good. I got you. Wow! I feel nice.
And someone becomes a champion, it's never easy because you're up there on top.
Oh,
the
yeah.
pressure is always on.
Absolutely, and everybody's after your position.
That's right. But these two look like they're on top of the world.
I got you. Wow! I feel good. I knew that I would not. I feel good. I knew that I would. So good, so good. But I got you. So good, so good. But I got you.
Right
To
on
the last
money.
second. Wow, fantastic.
Emmanuel Pierre-Antoine and Liana Churilova. Please welcome from Florida, Andrei Paramanov and Natalie.
Uh-oh, they mean
Lady
business.
in red.
Yep.
You had plenty money, 1922. You let other women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do?
Ooh, a little West Coast swing.
Get out of here, give me some money too.
He is
Phenomenal.
dancing full out. Andre is like totally committed to every move he's making.
If you ain't got no money, they will put you.
What clever transitions tonight, Tony, huh?
This is fantastic.
Look at that leg.
Wow. They are great show people. They do some wonderful performances. And So Spontaneous was able to just take the lipstick off his nose a little bit.
Why don't you do right like some other man do?
beautiful lift at the end. And she found Martin Lamb.
Andrei Kardamanov and Natalie. And now let's welcome your next presentation, ladies and gentlemen. From Florida, Nazar Norov and Irina Kudryashova.
Oh my gosh.
And
look
they've
at
been
this.
dancing together for 13 years, don't forget, so they know each other inside and out.
Damas y caballeros, from Tropicana Room, the Mambo. Dance on a tabletop.
Well, this has a carnival feel to it. You know, mambo comes in all different styles. Got a little toe heel swivels there. And this type of mambo is like a little bit more of a show, theatrical, musical theater sense about it. Mambo comes in so many different styles. Nice floor sweep.
They're always fun to watch.
Nazar Norov and Irina Kudryashova.
It's a wonder these dancers don't dislocate their hips from all the gyrations they go through.
They have to be pretty flexible to stand up to this punishment, but dancers who reach this level are highly trained athletes, just like professionals in any other sports.
Well, let's see what our next three show dance couples have planned.
From Florida, Misha Vlasov and Vanda Polakova.
They've only been dancing 2 years
Oh.
together. It's a great song, isn't it?
It sure is, filled with all kinds of rhythms, change of directions, dynamics.
This one's just a little bit more on the classical side, more street
Yeah,
in their
it-
approach to it compared to the last couple.
yeah. A little bit more of a gangster kind of feel to it. With that hat, I guess that's what makes it the street portion of it. Body waves. Whoa, I like that. That was a surprise.
Oh, nice job.
Wow, very cool.
Misha Vlasov and Vanda Polakova. Please welcome, from Connecticut, Shane and Shannon Jensen.
If I I would only be in your way, so I'll go. But I know I'll think of you every step of the way.
Tony, it's just quiet out there, and it is right beside us right now because it's breathtaking.
Everyone disappeared around them. They were the only ones on that floor.
I'm taking with me, so goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need.
Oh my gosh, they're just so beautiful. And this is what they have against the other couples in this style because they are a theatrical couple. They can do spectacular movements like this where the others are not capable of. This may be their first time in this final, but I'm telling you right now, that show dance is really going to help them.
Shane and Shanna Jensen. And now our final presentation, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome from Florida, Peter and Alexandra Perjou.
You know, they're U.S. champions in the American Smooth.
Oh, we've got another mambo. But it's a different style.
The show dance, they're coming on strong.
They're coming on strong. This mambo seems to suit them well. I've never seen it from this couple. That'd wear me out too.
Peter and Alexandra Perjou.
Three more extraordinary routines. Any front runners in your mind?
You know, they were all good to have reached this level, but I thought Emmanuel and Liana. I don't know, for some reason, I thought they had the strongest performance. What about you?
Well, they get my vote if I was judging tonight. While we wait for the judges to tally their scores, tell me what goes through your mind when you're a judge at a competition like this.
One thing that I look for is what we call musicality. It's when the choreography seems tailor-made for the music.
I also look for chemistry. You know, that visible spark between the partners from beginning to end.
For the show dances, the standards are different. The couples are on the floor all by themselves, and they're performing a routine they've had months to choreograph and perfect. So as a judge, you're paying more attention to artistry. Is the couple playing it safe, or are they taking risks?
We'll find out soon who the American Rhythm winners will be. But while the judges tally their results, we have time for one last exhibition. A sneak preview of the International Latin Style will be featuring on next week's show.
Here are the Pro-Am International Latin champions performing a cha-cha.
Please welcome to the dance floor, Cheyenne Murillo and Sasha Altakov.
You give me fever in the morning. You give me fever in the evening. Fever when you hold me tight.
Again, a Pro-Am couple is a pairing of teacher and student.
Sasha is the teacher, and he started dancing at the age of 10 in his native Ukraine and moved to the US in 2007.
Never knew how much I loved you.
He's been teaching and dancing with Cheyenne for the last 3 years. She was trained in ballet before she started ballroom dancing, and you can see that influence in her incredible body control.
Feeling that's so hard to bear. You give me fever.
Oh, look at that body ripple.
Yeah, no wonder he's got a fever.
Fever in the morning. Fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime. Moon lights up the night.
These couples work just as hard as the professionals, spending countless hours rehearsing. For the truly devoted student, competing in Pro-Am is the best stepping stone to becoming a professional.
Give me fever. When you kiss me. Fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning. Fever all through the night.
Well, I got a fever.
Sasha Altakov and Cheyenne Murillo.
Every performance like this builds confidence. It won't be long before Cheyenne is ready to compete as a professional.
If she decides to go that route. Well, the judges have made their decision. The scores are in.
It's easy to get blown away by a spectacular show dance, but keep in mind the judges will also be factoring in where the couples placed in the earlier group rounds. All the scores are taken into account in determining a winner.
The dancers are ready to receive their marks. Let's go down to John De Palma for the announcement of the winning couple.
Great round of applause once again for our finalists, ladies and gentlemen, in this Open Professional American Rhythm Championship. By placing first in the Multi-Dance Championship and first in the Professional Show Dance Championship, this couple has won the right to represent a Professional American Rhythm division in the grand finale. We'll see them again when they compete for the America's Best title. Ladies and gentlemen, a great round of applause for your overall American Rhythm winner, Emmanuel Pierre-Antoine and Liana Chirilova.
Well, there you have it, Tony. The American Rhythm Champion.
Oh yeah, on his
Do
knees.
you think he's excited, Tony?
So now, 2 dance tickets have been punched for the grand finale coming up in 2 weeks.
But there are 2 more spots to fill and 2 more competitions to decide who will get them.
Hey, want to party?
Coming up next week, the granddaddy of all ballroom divisions, the sophisticated international standard.
This is the classic image of ballroom dancing. Men in tails, women in flowing ball gowns, graceful waltzes.
And right on their heels will be the sexy international Latin division, guaranteed to set the dance floor on fire.
Woo.
You're not gonna wanna miss it.
For the best ballroom dancing on television, join us again on America's Ballroom Challenge.
For Tony Meredith, I'm Mary Murphy. We'll be back next week, and we hope you will too. Good night, and keep dancing, America.
For more information, visit pbs.org/ballroom challenge. America's Ballroom Challenge is made possible in part by Dance Ready, enhancing public appreciation of ballroom dancing through scholarships, training, and support for programs like this, and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.